Captain Adventure Cat, we have finished mining all of planet Verbalius looking for the bone. We found nothing. Drat, my trusty Adventure Cat clone number 9. Another planet and still no bone. We must find that bone at once. What's so special about a bone anyway, Captain Adventure Cat? What's so special about a bone? Let me tell you what is so special about a bone. We're talking about the bone. A bone of legend. A bone of an ancient and rare dinosaur. A bone so incredible it can bestow upon those who obtain it the ability to rule the entire universe. Besides, this bone contains an amazing property that regenerates more bone as you chew on it. This bone is totally delicious, crunchy, flavorful, and succulent. A never-ending, delicious bone treat. Do you realize how happy that can make a dog? Very happy, Captain Adventure Cat. Too happy! We cannot allow any dog in the universe to possess and nibble on that delicious bone. It would make them so happy. And I cannot stand a happy dog. Besides, that bone can make me that most powerful kitty in the universe. We must fetch it at once, my trusty Adventure Cat clone number 9. But Captain Adventure Cat, the canine agents of the BIA are also looking for the bone. What if they find it before we do? Never! That will mean they'll have delicious treats for the rest of their lives. And we cannot stand for it, can we? No, Captain Adventure Cat, we surely cannot. Good. I see we are on the same page. Now listen to me, my kitty clones. That bone can turn us into the most powerful kitties in all the multiverse. Yes, Captain Adventure Cat. Once we find the powerful bone, we will be able to defeat the agents of the BIA once and for all. With them out of the way, there will be nobody stopping us. We will ride from universe to universe, galaxy to galaxy, dimension to dimension, completely unstoppable, wreaking kitty havoc everywhere we go. We will plunder every planet and take all their treats. Sardines, kibble, tuna, everything fishy will be ours. No one will stop us.
I'm gonna run, run, run till I found you, till I found you. I'm gonna run, run, run till I get to you, till I get to you. I'm gonna run, run, run till I found you, till I found you. I'm gonna run, run, run till I get to you, till I get to you. I'm gonna run, run, run till I found you, till I found you. I'm gonna run, run, run till I get to you, till I get to you. Till I found you, you. Till I get to you, to you. I'm gonna. Till I found you.
A long time ago, in a land far away, at a time long before ours, where dinosaurs reigned supreme, a legend was about to be born. A legend that would alter the course of canine history forever. Welcome to 65 million years in the past. This is the Jurassic period, when creatures of tremendous size ruled the earth. These creatures were known as the mighty dinosaurs. So large their steps made the earth shudder. So tall their heads touched the clouds. So ferocious they gobbled up anything in their path. These dinosaurs were the keepers of an incredible legend. The legend of the bone. A bone so delicious and succulent, all dogs in the future would salivate at the very thought of it. A bone so powerful it can bestow upon those who obtain it the ability to rule the entire universe. It's now up to an intrepid team of space canines to embark on a mission to travel back to the Jurassic and fetch the bone. They will set out on a journey beset with perils. Ravenous Spinosaurus, rapacious raptors, colossal T-Rex to bring back the legendary bone for the betterment of canines everywhere. This fearless team of dogs is part of an elite secret agency known as the BIA, Canine Secret Agency, whose sole objective is to protect all known galaxies from peril and to find the most delicious dog treats in the universe. Welcome to BIA headquarters. Here, teams of canine secret agents are always working feverishly to maintain peace in the universe. Our adventure starts here, inside the BIA's hovering space pod. Here, deep inside a secret lair, through the vast hallways of steel, we find the laboratory of Special Agent Dr. Bones, the brilliant space-time analyst for the BIA. Together with his trusted assistant Shortstack, Dr. Bones is hard at work creating the prototype of a time machine. A time machine with the capability to bend the four-dimensional fabric of space-time. A time machine that will allow them to return to the Jurassic period and retrieve the legendary bone. But before the courageous canine can accomplish their mission, they must first defeat their arch-nemesis, Adventure Cat. A cat intent on getting to the legendary bone before BIA agents do. Adventure Cat intends to steal the bone's amazing powers and, with them, rule the galaxy unopposed. It is up to BIA agents to make it back to the Jurassic period before Adventure Cat does. Get the bone and assure the galaxy remains a safe and tasty place for all eternity and beyond.
We find our heroes at their posts, hard at work. The emergency signal! Quick to the mission control room! It's been a while, General Ruff. I must say, you look tired.
I've been up all night! Something amazing has been discovered! This dinosaur bone fragment was found in the dusty basement of a museum. It's believed to date back to the Jurassic era. Now, as you can see, it's not in very good shape. So instead of placing it on public view as part of the dinosaur exhibit, the museum staff tossed it on a shelf. It would have remained there undiscovered forever had it not been for a very hungry night watch dog that bit into it, tasted it, and made an amazing discovery. This bone tastes sweeter and crunchier than any a dog has ever eaten. And it could be chewed and chewed and chewed, and still there's more to chew.
Wowee! A sweet-tasting bone you can chew forever? Incredible!
That's why we need you, Dr. Bones, to conduct extensive research to confirm this bone is what we think it is.
This is quite a find, General Ruff. You think this is the bone?
That's what we want you to tell us.
The bone?
The world awaits your findings. Work is long and time is short.
First, we must remove a slice of bone. Clean it, crush it, dissolve the mineral content in acid.
Dr. Bones, is this supposed to create so many bubbles?
These specimens must be squeaky clean. They must not contain any contaminants that would falsify our research.
But Dr. Bones, I think the solution is about to...
We must loosen embedded particles, dissolve the mineral content, procure the proteins embedded in collagen tissue.
What are all these chemicals, Dr. Bones?
To analyze these fragments quickly, I have prepared dozens of different solutions. I will mix the green with the red, red with blue, blue with green, and so on. And by doing so, I will learn everything I need to know about the chemical composition of this bone.
Why do we need to wear those masks, Dr. Bones?
We want to avoid any contamination of the sampled bone fragment.
What am I looking for, Dr. Bones?
Amazingly, proteins have been found to be preserved in soft tissue. One study reported collagen, one of the most abundant proteins found in animal bones, survived in specimens believed to be 3 million years old.
I think I see it. Looks like collagen fibers.
Tell us about this amazing discovery.
Tell us about the amazing discovery.
Dr. Bones,
Is it
what
true?
What have you found, Dr. Bones?
Is it true?
You found a
Is it
bone.
true? First, I can confirm this specimen does indeed date back to the late Jurassic era or early Cambrian period when T-Rex, Triceratops, Stegosaurus, Brachiosaurus, and other dinosaurs roamed the Earth. Research has also revealed that this bone contains amazing edible qualities. Dr. Bones, Dr. Bones.
What does that mean, Dr. Bones? Is it really the bone?
Possibly. This bone fragment, as my colleague so aptly describes, tastes scrumptious. I am just beginning to explore the many possibilities.
Captain Adventure Cat, one question, sir. Aren't you forgetting about Dr. Bones? Your formidable arch nemesis? What did you say? I said, aren't you forgetting about Dr. Bones, your formidable arch nemesis? I heard exactly what you said. How many times did I tell you not to mention his name in my presence? He is just... Ugh. I cannot stand Dr. Bones. Is it because he always defeats you, Captain Adventure Cat? No, he does not. Yes, he does. No, he does not. Yes, he does. No, he does not. I say he does not, so he does not. I am the boss around here, and what I say goes. Understood, Adventure Cat clone number 9? But Captain Adventure Cat, I thought you created all of us Adventure Cat clones exactly like you. Yes, of course I have. You are my exact clones, my exact replicas in every way, created to help me conquer the universe. Well then, if I'm exactly like you, and if you are the boss, doesn't it mean I'm also the boss? I mean, if I'm you and you're me, then when you really think about it, I should be the boss. No, I'm the boss. Then I'm the boss too. No, Adventure Cat clone number 9. You're absolutely not the boss. Then who's the boss? I am the boss. Wait, I thought Tony Danza was the boss. No, it's me. Only me. I am the boss, okay? Does that answer your question? I'm the boss. I'm the only boss here. Just me. This is all quite confusing. No confusion here. You look exactly like the boss, and you would be the boss if it weren't that I'm the only boss. Does everyone get it now? Can we move on to universal domination and fishy kibble plundering, or do we still have more questions? Great. Now, back to the bone.
Adventure Cat, our arch enemy. He always seems to show up just when we're about to get our paws on some amazing treasure.
Indeed! Just like that time you were on that bacon meteor mission.
Don't remind me. That mission still haunts me to this day. I was on an interstellar seek, fetch, and retrieve mission. I was seeking to get my paws on a delicious meteor constructed entirely of bacon-flavored rock crystals, when all of a sudden, Adventure Cat showed up.
Greetings, Dr. Bones. You thought you could get away with the delicious bacon-flavored meteor all for yourself? Think again.
Adventure Cat! I should have known you'd show up.
Whenever you're about to get your silly little paws on a prized treasure, I will show up just in time to snatch it away from you.
Pesky Adventure Cat!
At your service, Dr. Bones. And now, if you don't mind, I will use my cosmic gamma ray assimilator to beam the meteor into my ship.
No, you won't! I have something to do with it. Prepare for battle, you troublesome feline. You will not get your paws on the meteor, or my name is not Dr.
Take this, foolish canine!
I'm hit!
Resistance is useless, Dr. Bones. The meteor will be mine. Don't you know I'm the cleverest adventurer in the whole galaxy? You can't beat Adventure Cat.
I beg to differ indeed. Take this!
Missed! Haha! Sorry, silly canine. My turn now.
Not so fast, Adventure Cat. I got some tricks up my sleeve, too.
Rotten tuna casserole. You will not get away with this.
Take that! Now, if you don't mind, I will activate my molecular disintegrator and...
Not so fast! I jammed your molecular disintegrator with my space molecular disintegrator jamming device.
What? What is happening? You should check your aim, Adventure Cat. Now you will taste my revenge.
Those two had a rivalry unlike any other. A real dog and cat fight. A frantic race to find the best bones in the universe. A quest to find the bone.
I was able to get away in a small safety capsule located on the spaceship, but I lost my front teeth in the explosion.
Oh, yes. Well, I'm hoping you learn from past mistakes. Our astrophysicists have been working day and night creating a time machine to travel into the past.
I hope it comes with instructions.
Should you agree to accept this assignment, all you have to do is put the pieces together. Now, our research team has also compiled a book to help you identify some of the most common dinosaurs you will likely encounter in the Jurassic era. Now, study it well and hurry, Dr. Bones. Work is long and time is short.
After much research, I have discovered that this bone fragment is from a very, very, very old dinosaur. A rare creature, possibly one that has not yet been discovered. To learn more and find the bone source, we must travel back in time to the Jurassic era.
Dr. Bones, is it possible to travel hundreds of millions of years back in time to the age of dinosaurs? Don't you need a time machine?
Yes, we will need a special vehicle to travel into the past. A time machine, if you will.
Have you built such a time machine? Has ever a dog traveled back in time?
We are in the process of building a time machine which will allow us to travel back in time. And I will be the first dog to meet the dinosaurs and bring back the bone. That's all the questions for today. I must get back to work.
Wow! Look at that! A triceratops! Were they really the size of a large elephant? And look at those horns!
Sharp horns help fight off predators like Tyrannosaurus Rex.
An aquatic reptile! Kinda looks like an alligator with less scales and a longer neck.
One of the first marine reptiles from the Permian period.
Ooh, I'm so excited! I just can't believe we're going to go back in time to see dinosaurs!
It's going to be quite an adventure.
Cool! Megalodon! A prehistoric shark! Look at those teeth! Spinosaurus says its skull measures an incredible 6 feet in length. We have to be careful if we meet up with that guy. Bronchiosaurus! Look at that neck. Makes a giraffe look small.
Brachiosaurus are herbivores, gentle giants.
I hope we can meet one of them.
We most certainly will. And we're likely to run into some carnivores, too.
Like Tyrannosaurus Rex? That guy would eat us before we could bark a ruff. Wait! I have a great idea! We'll disguise ourselves so the dinosaurs won't eat us. That's perfect.
Well, of course it is.
Stay still.
Does it look like I'm moving? What on earth is this?
Great shot! Turn this way.
Turn this way? What am I, a turnstile?
Smile.
Smile. In this hat?
Look this way. Oh, amazing.
Don't patronize me.
Wow, you're getting the hang of it. Great job.
Why, thank you.
Now put your cheek down a little bit and look up to the left. Wow, you're good at this. Superb.
A ghost? Really?
I like that look.
How much longer?
Now, just turn around and then look back. Smile.
I am smiling. I can't believe I was talked into this. Aren't we through yet? I have never been so humiliated in all my life. We'd better get to the control room at once, Shortstack.
Our agents just learned that Adventure Cat is alive.
Adventure Cat survived the explosion? I thought he...
We all did. No one knows where he's been all these years, but the fact is, he is very much alive, and he's building a time machine.
What?
He's telling anyone who will listen that he's going to beat you to the Jurassic era and bring back more of the bone. Oh, one last thing. The additional parts you ordered for the time machine will be arriving shortly.
See that it does. Work quickly, Dr. Bones. Work is long and time is short.
Wow, we're really going to build our very own time machine. Awesome.
We must build it fast. No time to waste.
Are you okay, Dr. Bones? Worried about that Adventure Cat?
Adventure Cat. Hand me that wrench. Check the satellite maximizer.
Roger that.
Check the gyroscope. The percolator.
Check and check.
Check the atomizer. The beamatron.
Looks or tastes good to me.
Check the fuel gauges.
All systems go.
Every wire must be positioned correctly, perfectly connected to the mainframe. That should do it. We won't know until we try, of course, but...
I have an idea. Let me try the time machine first, Dr. Bones. You could stay in the lab monitoring everything, just in case anything goes wrong.
I don't know.
Please?
Well, I suppose that would be safest. Okay. First, one final check.
Woof, woof. Awesome.
I set the machine to go back 250 million years.
250 million years? Well, I better hold on tight. Whee! going fine, and then it wasn't.
A time continuum.
Let's try again.
Now I know what it feels like to be everywhere and nowhere, all at the same time.
Dr. Bones, Dr. Bones.
I heard there was a glitch.
We heard that the time machine is built. Is that true? Is it working?
Good news and bad. The time machine works. However, we have run into a time loop, a time continuum where the machine goes back in time for 2 or 3 minutes or less, then returns to the present.
Well, can it
Tell
be
us about
fixed?
Adventure
What
Cat.
next? What about
Is
Adventure
he
Cat?
really building
We heard
his
he was
own
alive.
time machine?
Where has he been all these years? Will the race to find the bone in the Jurassic era kick off another Bone Wars? Isn't he building a machine too? He claims he's gonna beat you to the bone.
As I said, we have experienced a temporary glitch. We will succeed. Now, I must get back to work.
BIA agents just discovered that these chickens built a time machine years ago.
Chickens went back in time? What for?
To visit their dinosaur ancestors, of course.
That's right. Chickens are like modern-day dinosaurs. Cool.
We also learned these chickens created a special formula.
I heard about that. It's supposed to work in conjunction with the molecular capacitor, allowing time travel back millions and millions of years. However, this was never confirmed.
Yes, well, the chickens never cared to share their formula with anyone. But after lengthy negotiations, they have agreed to meet with us.
Great news. I've always gotten along with chickens.
I'm confident Shortstack will get the chickens to help us. She's a whiz at negotiations. She even speaks chicken.
Our intrepid BIA agent, Shortstack, travels to Earth to a top-secret farm agency seeking Wilma the chicken, the only hen to possess the formula that would allow Dr. Bones and Agent Shortstack to journey back in time and retrieve the bone.
Hey, guys. I'm looking for the chicken that knows about the time machine.
Oh my, what's happening?
I don't know. She wants to talk to the chickens. I need to travel back in time to the Jurassic era, and I'm looking for the chicken who... And you are... whom? The name Shortstack. I'm looking for the very smart chicken who knows the formula. Yes, I'm a dog, but you can trust me. I speak chicken. Come on, guys. I know someone here can help me. What's the point of inventing a brilliant travel formula if you don't share it with anyone? Dogs need to know how smart chickens really are. No offense to you goats. Everyone loves goat milk and cheese. Guys, I do understand your concerns. I promise we won't share it with anyone without your permission.
What is your name?
Shortstack.
How is your memory?
Excellent.
I won't allow you to write it down, and I'll only say it once.
Could you repeat that again?
No! If you can't remember it, you don't deserve to know it. Be careful with that formula. If you're off by even the tiniest degree, it will explode. I will not be held responsible.
Understood.
One more thing. Do you know how to set the time code pad?
Well, Dr. Bones says...
Of course you don't. Once again, I will say this only once.
That's it?
Sounds simple, but it's not. You must be very careful with the timecode pad. One loose wire, one tiny error in the chip's software, and you'll be stuck in the past forever. Understood?
Yes, ma'am.
And if by some miracle you do make it to the Jurassic era, don't forget to tell my cousin, Wilma says hi.
Your cousin?
Are you positive you heard correctly? These are all the ingredients Wilma Chicken included in the formula?
Positive.
Quite a toxic mix. Explosive. Dangerous. One drop of the wrong chemical and boom! Keep your nose up, away from the fumes.
Think it will work this time?
We may have finally gotten it right.
These bone fragments you're cleaning, will they, be ready soon? I'm starving.
We're on the verge of an immense scientific discovery, and all you can think of is food. Actually, I'm getting quite hungry too. The bones should be ready for consumption soon. Careful, don't knock anything over. I'm working on several different formulas.
Several?
One formula is for the time machine to help us travel back to the dinosaur era. Another formula will be poured into the automatic molecular beamatron.
Beamatron? What's that?
A beamatron is a device that will transport our physical dog bodies from the time machine into the world of the dinosaurs. We will start out in the time machine and, if all goes well, wind up in the exact spot in time that we have punched into the time coder pad.
Beam me up, Dr. Bones. Or, in this case, beam me into the world of the dinosaurs.
Hello there, my arch nemesis, Dr. Bones.
Adventure Cat!
You got it, Dr. Bones. It's me, your arch nemesis. I've heard you are building a time machine to get back to the past. Is that where the bone is? In the Jurassic era? Well. Thank you for your tip.
He knows about the time machine!
Of course I do. Everybody in the multi-universe knows about it after you ran your muzzle to the press. Now I will build one too. Mine will be better, faster, just like me, Adventure Cat. And with it, I will beat you to the Jurassic era and to the bone.
I will not allow you to do that.
Oh yeah? And how are you going to stop me, silly hound?
I will stop you, just like every other time you tried to beat me, Adventure Cat. You just wait and see.
Not this time, Dr. Bones. Not this time. This time, I will get to the bone first, and with it, I will rule the universe, and you will go to bed without treats. Goodbye, silly dog.
This needs a little tightening. Here a tweak, there a tweak.
Everywhere a tweak, tweak. Are we ready for takeoff? Why don't we do one more test? Like last time. Send me to the Jurassic era, but just for a few minutes. That way, if there are any problems, you could bring me right back.
Okay, Short Stack.
Dr. Bones, can you read me?
I read you, Short Stack. Coming in loud and clear.
It worked! I think I'm back in time.
Can you identify your location? Do you see any dinosaurs?
I don't see any dinosaurs yet. Wait a minute. Over there! It looks like a battle. They're humans!
There were no humans in the Jurassic period. Let me check our space-time speculator to see if I can figure out where you are in time and space.
Hurry up, Dr. Bones. Looks like the battle is gearing up.
The coordinates say you're back in the United States in the year 1867, during the Battle of Little Big Sheep. Be careful, Short Stack.
Oh no, Dr. Bones, what do I do?
We're getting you out of there. Hold tight.
That was a close one.
Looks like you failed, Dr. Bones.
Fail? We were able to witness a Civil War battle. I would call that a success.
Yes, but the Civil War is not Jurassic era, and hundreds of years is not millions and millions of years. Why do you say your mission was not a failure?
We now know time travel to the past is possible. A bit more tweaking and, well, I will not go into details, but I'm confident our next attempt will be a success.
I spoke to Adventure Cat earlier. He insists he will beat you to the Jurassic era. He said he will be bringing back the bone, not you.
Preposterous! He will do no such thing. No more questions. Next stop, dinosaurs.
Wire A, check. Wire B, check.
Rotator, check. Fan, check. The antenna appears to need a slight adjustment, Short Stack. Check the flexor motor, the spectrotator, the beamatron transporter.
It all looks good to me.
Okay, Short Stack, we'll do one more test run to make sure everything is working perfectly. Ready for takeoff?
Ready, Dr. Bones?
Once again, I will attempt to send you back to the Jurassic era, but only for a few moments. That way, if anything goes wrong, I'll be here to ensure your return. Safe journey, Short Stack.
It's so beautiful. I'm traveling through a sea of colorful lights.
Smell something.
Hope he doesn't see me. Hope he doesn't see me. I think he sees me.
I smell something delicious.
I saw him. T-Rex! He was huge!
I take it the mission was a success.
We heard the mission was a success. Did you see dinosaurs? When are you going back? Did you find any more of the bone?
Yes! The time machine works. The mission was a resounding success. We were able to travel to the Jurassic era and return without a hitch.
When will you be leaving then? Did you know where the bone is? What about Adventure Cat? I hear he is about to embark on a journey to the Jurassic era in his own time machine.
We will be departing soon. Next time we meet, we will have the bone.
I still can't believe I saw a real live T-Rex. Oh my, that dinosaur was so huge.
Are you sure it wasn't an Allosaurus? I believe T-Rex appeared at the very end of the Jurassic period.
He had some enormous feet and really long claws, and when he opened his mouth to roar, oh, it was so loud. It was like, roar! And his teeth were like sharp spikes, and when he walked, the ground beneath me shook. Dr. Bones, we need really special disguises.
Calm down, my dear Shortstock. I agree. That's why I created a formula that will enable us to see the dinosaurs without them seeing us.
You mean we'll be invisible? Cool.
Not quite, but close enough. A single lick of this formula will allow us to blend in with our surroundings. A kind of camouflage, if you will.
Awesome. I can't wait to try it.
I will place several drops on one of our paws. One lick, and the formula will be activated.
This is going to be the greatest adventure ever.
Yes, let's get some rest. We have a big journey ahead of us.
Oh no! The time code pad!
I must contact General Ruff.
Your suspicions were right, Dr. Bones.
Adventure Cat!
What about the time code pad?
I'm afraid there is some bad news, but some good news, too.
Oh, do we have to hear the bad news?
The good news is we can rebuild the time code pad.
So we could still leave tomorrow morning.
And the bad news?
The bad news is BIA scientists won't have time to replace all the parts, which means you'll only have 24 hours to get to the Jurassic era, find the bones, and get home.
Or?
Well, you'll be stuck in the past forever.
I was afraid you were going to say that.
BIA agents have also confirmed that Adventure Cat plans to launch his time machine for the Jurassic era tomorrow morning.
Adventure Cat!
You silly dogs. I destroyed your time code, so now you won't be able to get back to the past and to the bone before I do. What do you think about that, Dr. Bones?
But how did you get into the lab? How did you pass the 10,000 security checkpoints that lead to the secret BIA laboratory? And the time machine?
Haha, you left the keys under the mat, Dr. Bones. That's how.
Well, I was in a hurry to get to the cafeteria before they closed and get some bacon kibble, and I just didn't want to carry 10,000 security keys with me. I don't have any pockets in this fur, you know.
Well. Maybe you're not as smart as you think you are, Dr. Bones. Or maybe I'm just too smart for you. Either way, you don't have a time code anymore.
Oh no!
And I'm just about putting the finishing touches on my time machine. So, I'll see you in the past, Dr. Bones. Actually, scratch that. I will not see you in the past, as I will be in the past before you get there, and I will return to the future way before you get to the past, and you will come from the future just in time to find that I have left the past with the bone! Sayonara, silly dogs!
Did you dip your paw in the invisibility formula, Shortstack?
Yes, Dr. Bones. I just have to remember not to lick it off before it's time to use it.
Okay then. All systems go!
Yippee!
You were right, Shortstack. It is quite a magnificent view. Amazing.
T-Rex have dinner?
What time?
At 8! Get it? He ate at 8! Get it?
Oh, that's a good one.
What was that?
Did you hear that, Papa?
That was an adventure. Interesting terrain, I must say. It's hotter than I expected.
Uh-oh.
What a fine specimen! Look at those strong legs and those incisors! A colleague once showed me a T-Rex tooth almost 12 inches long. I thought it impossible until now.
Do T-Rex have good eyesight? Does he see me? What if he sees me? Should we run?
It is believed they have excellent eyesight. I'm sure he smells us too. But we are rather small, and I'm sure he doesn't recognize our scent.
He's getting closer. What do we do? Should I lick my paw and activate the invisibility formula?
Not yet, Shortstack. I suggest instead we run this way, quickly. Careful not to fall into any cracks, Shortstack.
Awesome! A real live Stegosaurus! Look at all those plates on his back. And that tail. You don't want it swinging your way. Talk about sharp spikes. 4 of them. Cool.
Funny story about that tail, Shortstack. In 1982, a cartoonist drew cavemen gathered around a picture of a Stegosaurus tail, and one of the cavemen said, "Now this end is called a thagomizer." And ever since, paleontologists call that part of the tail a thagomizer.
It is a fun word.
Let's do our best to stay in front of this creature, away from all those spikes he's carrying around.
Hey, who goes there?
Hi! My name's Shortstack.
Keep in mind, it has been theorized that Stegosaurus had quite a small brain.
Doo-doo-doodly-doo-dum, doodly-doodly-dum-dum. Who goes there? Tiny little white furry creatures. What are you?
We're called dogs.
Dogs? What a funny name. Cute little fellas. Are you plants? I like to eat plants.
No, we're not plants. You don't want to eat us.
I was just fooling with you.
Thanks, but we're looking for a bone. A special bone. A really delicious scrumpty-umpty-umptious bone. It could belong to you, or any dinosaur, we're not sure. Can you help us find it?
A bone? Well, I have lots of bones, but they're all attached to me.
Of course! I didn't mean...
I don't see any loose bones. No fallen bones, only my bones, and you can't have them.
Of course! Yes, and your bones are quite beautiful.
Why, thank you.
You see, I was talking about a bone from an animal that died.
Someone died? How sad! No one told me.
Small brain? This guy is a really small one. No one died recently. You see, it happened a long time ago.
Well, then I wasn't there, was I?
Brain the size of a walnut. In this case, maybe a peanut.
This particular bone is large, very large, belonging to a leg or perhaps a hip.
I have already told you. All my leg and hip bones are well set and very much accounted for, thank you.
Well, of course they are. As I said, we're looking for a really old, dried-out bone.
An old, dried-out bone? Whatever would I do with that?
Eat it, of course.
That is disgusting. Eat a bone? I no longer find you cute. Go away.
No need for that. We didn't mean to upset you. Perhaps you could simply steer us in the direction of a dinosaur who might know where we might find some bones.
Go see the Bronchiosaurus. They have long necks, very long necks. I heard a Bronchiosaurus can stretch his head way above the clouds. The guy sees everything.
Where can we find him?
He likes to hang out over those cliffs. You'll have to climb very high to talk to him. His head and mouth is way up there. Oh, and watch out for that pesky T-Rex. He's particularly hungry today.
Over there. I see mountains in the distance.
I have this weird feeling someone is watching us.
Let's climb onto that rock ledge and look around.
What are those things? Are they rocks? They're just sitting there.
Why aren't they scared? They don't look scared. Shouldn't they be scared? They should be running away. Maybe they're white, fluffy plants.
Don't move. Those are meat eaters.
I'm too scared to move.
I think this could be the perfect time to try out the invisibility formula.
Okay.
Very slowly, raise your paw to your mouth and lick.
All this roaring. I'm getting a sore throat, and they're still not running away. Should we just jump up there and eat them?
Dunno. Remember that time we ate the small brown squirrely thing? Don't remind me. That flaky, gooey thing was stuck between my teeth for weeks.
Hey! Where did they go? Do you see them?
Did they run away? They must be really fast.
That was close.
Let's go! Time is running short. Quick, Short Stack! Duck behind the bushes! Let's rest here until sunrise. All right, Short Stack, it's time to resume our journey to find the Brachiosaurus.
Yes, Dr. Bones. Let's get on our way.
Wait, Short Stack. I hear a sound.
Proceed with caution.
Oh, my pals, it's a Dilophosaurus.
Be careful not to make a sound. Dilophosaurus are very dangerous and aggressive.
They're not that big. Are you sure they're a danger to us?
Yes, Short Stack. They might appear smaller than other dinosaurs, but they have excellent eyesight, well-developed hunting instincts, and very sharp fangs.
They look pretty aggressive.
Indeed they are. They also deploy a very powerful hunting mechanism.
What is that, Dr. Bones?
They will spit a sticky goo on their prey that will immobilize them so that the Dilophosaurus has time to eat them at their leisure.
That's terrifying, Dr. Bones. Let's make sure he doesn't see us.
Seeing us is only one of their abilities. Dilophosaurus have an amazing sense of smell, too. So keep under the wind, or it will catch our scent.
An amazing sense of smell, you say? Ha! I have just the idea on how to get rid of this pesky Dilophosaurus.
Really, Shortstack? What is your idea? Amazing thinking, Shortstack! You truly are one of a kind! I couldn't have hoped for a better and more clever assistant!
Why, thank you, Dr. Bones. I try my best.
Now, back to our adventure!
If we could climb a bit higher, I think we'll be able to talk to a Bronchiosaurus.
Let's take a short break, Shortstack.
There he is. A real, live Bronchiosaurus. Look, Dr. Bones. He's huge.
Brachiosaurus is a sauropod, cataloged as one of the largest dinosaurs.
Look at those legs. They're longer in front than they are in the back. And they're the biggest I've ever seen.
The name Brachiosaurus means arm and lizard in Greek, referring to their legs, which are of uneven size.
Look at this. What sort of dinosaur are you? So small, white.
We're not dinosaurs. We're dogs.
The name is Benny, the Brachiosaurus. Hey, do you eat plants? These leaves are quite delish.
Never tried eating leaves, although I have licked and munched grass.
Nickly, leafy blades.
Packadilly!
What does that mean?
We Brachiosaurus shout Packadilly when we find a leafy tree that is particularly delicious. It alerts the others.
Others?
Welcome to Brachiosaurus Grove. What brings you two little dogs to our part of the world?
We're looking for a bone.
Whatever for?
Not just any bone.
A mythical bone guarded by...
A dragon?
There are dragons here?
I believe they're called Dracoraptors.
Cool.
If you consider flesh-eating dragons pleasant, those dinosaurs fiercely guard their nests. Raptors in general are a nasty bunch. They are small in size but hunt in groups. They're always trying to eat us, especially the little ones.
I don't know about these dragon dinosaurs, but the bone we're seeking lies partially hidden in a maze of white, rocky cliffs. Do you know it?
Are you referring to the bone?
You've heard of the bone? Just talking about it makes me hungry.
The bone, the bone. Enough of this bone. Now I have a question for you. Do you have a tail? I don't trust animals that don't have tails.
Of course we have tails.
Very well then. I have 3 riddles. If you solve them correctly, I'll tell you what I told another strange animal this morning.
Strange animal?
It called itself a cat. He had this long, furry tail that curled up when he spoke. I don't trust animals that don't have tails. And he answered the questions correctly.
Oh no! Adventure Cat! He's already here? Dr. Bones, we have to hurry!
What exactly did you tell the cat?
Aha! First you must answer these riddles. What do you call a dinosaur that likes to tell long stories?
A dino boar.
That is correct! What happens if a dinosaur tries to cross a busy road?
He creates traffic jam.
I will accept that answer. Third question. What happened to the Stegosaurus when he tried to climb a mountain?
I know that one. He was a dinosaur.
Very good. You are two smart dogs. I will tell you the same thing I told the cat. Go talk to the Triceratops. He has fought many battles with the meat-eaters and knows more about them than we do. If he doesn't point those 3 sharp horns at you, he can be quite pleasant. Now I must get back to feeding. All of this talk has made my stomach rumble.
Quick! Hide here!
Those teeth, sharp like saws.
Not just razor sharp, but strong! Each tooth contains extra layers of calcified tissue beneath the enamel to render them super tough.
That's why they're eating machines. He's getting close, Dr. Bones.
Ha! They're bigger, but we're smarter. Look! There's some Triceratops!
Look at that head. Those 2 sharp horns sticking out from his head are big and sharp like elephant tusks. And the 3rd one, on his snout, looks like a polished hook.
The 3rd snout horn, as you call it, has recently been found to consist of soft tissue, not bone. Paleontologists also believe Triceratops had a kind of beak used to grab vegetation.
They're eating now. Let's see if it's true. It's so exciting to see real live dinosaurs! We're pioneers conducting true field observation, aren't we, Dr. Bones?
I will say this. Live observation confirms that the Triceratops does indeed have one of the largest skulls of any dinosaur we have studied. Just look at that solid, bony shield.
These Triceratops remind me of an ancient version of a rhino.
More like the size of a very large elephant.
With really big horns.
What's that, Papa?
Looks like they're using that giant bony frill around their head to signal each other we're here. Hi there. Don't be afraid. We're just 2 little dogs searching for a dinosaur bone.
A bone, you say? The bone, to be precise. We believe it is partially buried in an old dinosaur bone bed, or perhaps an old nest. It's a very large bone.
What are you?
We're animals called dogs. We live in the future, millions of years after you were born.
You must know the cat.
Adventure cat.
Bet you don't know that you're going to become one of the most popular dinosaurs ever to roam the earth. Everyone recognizes a Triceratops. You have the coolest horned head.
That's super cool. Dino-rific. You look awfully soft. No horns, no armor, tiny teeth. How do you protect yourself against T-Rex?
As I told your cat friend, I consulted with the elders, and the only large bone any of us have ever seen is the one now lying in an area occupied by a meat-eating Spinosaurus.
Spinosaurus? They're fast and mean. Even you can't outrun them, Shortstack.
Does this Spinosaurus happen to have an egg nest that is near a maze of rocks?
Why, yes. The entire area is shaped like a maze, but none of us has ever ventured in there.
How do we get there?
All roads lead to the meat-eater's habitat. You'll find them soon enough if they don't find you first.
Thanks for your help, Triceratops. Do you think we'll find the bone before time runs out? Thanks to that rascally adventure cat sabotaging our timecode pad, we only have a few hours left to find that bone and return home. or we'll be stuck in the past forever. That young Triceratops was fun to play with, but once he grows up, if I'm still here, he'll be way too big for me to hang out with.
No worries, Shortstack. If the legend is correct, the bone lies in that maze of dusty, parched rocks lying straight ahead.
Did Spinosaurus build its nest on the ground like some birds? Did they sit on their eggs and hatch them?
Scientists believe it's more likely that dinosaurs dug their nests. Stay right behind me, Shortstack! Strange. There are no signs of any dinosaurs. It's as if they...
Wilma the chicken said to... Wilma the chicken said to say, hi!
I smell something. I smell something delicious.
I suppose you're going to want to eat us now. I must warn you before you make a quick meal out of us that we're two well-known Bone Agency agents. And that we're on a very important mission. To eat us would do a great disservice to canines everywhere. Well, you can see why we'd be concerned. Any one of your very sharp teeth is as big as both of us combined. What can we help you with, Mr. T-Rex?
My name is Trevor. Trevor the T-Rex. I have a message for Cousin Wilma, and I was hoping you could bring it back to her when you return to the future.
But how do you...
How do I know you will be coming from the future? Easy. Cousin Wilma was here, and she told me.
But how would she know?
Because she came here before you guys arrived. And she told me you'd be coming by looking for a special bone. And to expect you.
Incredible!
Furthermore, she told me by the time you guys will come by, I would have perfected my amazing liver casserole recipe. And I will be ready to share it with her.
Mind-bending indeed.
Not as mind-bending as the liver recipe I've created. You will just have to memorize it. And when you meet her again, you give it to her. She will be very pleased.
I didn't realize hens ate liver casserole.
You forget. Hens are just small dinosaurs. They eat anything. Are you ready for my recipe?
I have a photographic memory, so do tell.
The secret is all in how you brown the onions. Just saute your onions in butter, and that's the secret. Then add liver, garlic, mushroom, let it bake at 350 for 15 minutes, and voila!
Oh, I'm getting hungry.
Oh, that must be the Spinosaurus. He's a grumpy one, that guy. Unlike me, he'd be more than happy to make a meal out of you.
We should start running then.
Oh, I wouldn't bother. The Spinosaurus is very fast. He'll catch you in no time.
I wonder what we should do.
I tell you what. You let me deal with the Spinosaurus. I know you have more important things to do than get eaten. Like finding the bone.
Yes, indeed. The bone. We must find the bone. Why, thank you.
No need to thank me. I've entrusted you with the most amazing recipe ever created. and you must relay it to my cousin Wilma. You cannot get eaten. I have to see to that. Now, about the bone. I'll make it easy for you little fellas from the future. I know exactly where the bone is, and I'll give you detailed directions how to get there. While the Spinosaurus is distracted, it will be a cinch for you to get your paws on it.
Amazing! Have you seen the bone for yourself?
No, but everybody around here knows the legend of the bone. And now I will tell it to you. To find the bone, you sneak through the narrow passage over yonder. You will emerge atop a very high cliff. Follow the cliff to the end, where you'll descend into a gorge. At the bottom of the gorge, you will pass the Spinosaurus nest. Be very careful. Baby Spinosauruses have been known to pop out of the egg and start eating anything in sight. You don't want to end up a baby Spinosaurus snack.
Indeed we do not.
Past the nest, you will find a maze of dusty, parched rocks. That's where, according to legend, you will find the bone. Now off with you, as I hear the Spinosaurus getting close.
Quick, Shortstack! Let's try to find the bone!
I think I found something!
Adventure Cat!
He found the bone! He beat us to it! Oh no! What do we do now?
Back to the time machine, Shortstack! I have an idea! Almost there, Shortstack! Hold on tight! I have an idea, Shortstack. Up for a bit more time travel?
I got the bone before you did, foolish BIA agents. Now I will be unstoppable. With this bone, me and my trusty Adventure Cat clones will defeat you once and for all. With the BIA agents out of the way, there will be nobody stopping us. We will ride from universe to universe, galaxy to galaxy, dimension to dimension, wreaking kitty havoc everywhere. We will plunder every planet and take all their tuna, kibble, and sardines. Everything fishy will be ours. You will never stop us. And best of all, you silly canines will go to bed without your delicious treat tonight. and that is a treat to me. Over and out, goofy dogs.
We need one more object.
What's the plan, Dr. Bones?
Back to the Jurassic era. I'll tell you the plan on the way.
Look! Dr. Bones! The bone! It's still here!
Quick, Shortstack, dig! Yes, I set the time code pad to beam us here exactly 13 minutes before Adventure Cat stole the bone.
This is so scrumptious.
It certainly is! Now, let's bury this fake bone for Adventure Cat to dig up.
Adventure Cat appears to have beat Dr. Bones and his colleague to the Jurassic era and has brought back what is thought to be the bone. While tests are being conducted to confirm the find, a bidding war has begun to procure what has been coined a bone of legend.
I look forward to the look on Adventure Cat's face when they find out that bone is a fake.
Yes, Dr. Bones, you pulled a fast one. You have successfully retrieved the bone, but there's only one slight problem. When you traveled back to the Jurassic era and set the time code from 5 minutes earlier so you could swap a fake bone for the bone, you changed the future outcome, therefore affecting what happens in the present.
What does that mean?
Oops!
I'm gonna run, run, run till I found you, till I found you. I'm gonna run, run, run till I get to you, till I get to you. I'm gonna run, run, run till I found you, till I found you. I'm gonna run, run, run till I get to you, till I get to you. I'm gonna run, run, run till I found you, till I found you. I'm gonna run, run, run till I get to you, till I get to you. Till I found you, you. Till I get to you. I'm gonna